Hey guys, Omni here. Literally just got back from my trip to DC, and we're diving into the penultimate episode of Doctor Who Flux, otherwise known as Series 13. Last episode left the Doctor in quite the situation, as she has now been captured by the Division's Weeping Angel Division, as they orchestrated this entire event surrounding Claire, this angel, and this trade in order to capture her and bring her in for whatever purposes they have. So the Division has now got the Doctor in their hands, I guess. So I don't know. I really don't know where things are going. It was a pretty interesting Weeping Angels episode, to say the least. So I had fun with that. But I honestly have no clue what this is setting up and where it's going to go. We got 2 episodes to close this thing out. So very curious to see how it unfolds. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time, preambling this thing. So we're just going to go ahead and get ready to dive into it. So guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access to it as well. You just sync up your own footage with the time code. You can watch my entire reaction to the full episode. It's just one of those things that you can do to help support the channel, help us do what we do, work towards expanding, picking up some different things, maybe getting more coverage. With that being said, guys, I know not everybody can do that, but another way, a simple way to support the channel is simply by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos, because YouTube will see that engagement and promote it to other people. But that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this episode. Here we go. Survivors of the Flux. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So she's de-angeling.
Is this what it's like to be you?
Damn, man. So many. You know, they can't look at each other either, otherwise they freeze. So this situation just seems like they would just be completely immobile. And this is, unless this is like the psyche, the hive mind of the angels.
We are transport. You've encased me in a weeping angel form to transport me somewhere.
It's their version of carbonite freezing.
Your friends are marooned where we left them. They are lost.
That's Jodie's voice as the whisper too, isn't it? What the fuck?
Let's see if we can match anything to the sketch. Be on the lookout for death traps.
Was nearly a kebab?
I love his reactions to shit, man.
I hope he hasn't fallen asleep.
Oh, forgot about him.
We are here. Return to form.
I mean, it's kind of creepy. Oh!
Do not remove your conversion plate. Follow me. She is waiting.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Is this a command console for another TARDIS? What is this? Dude, that's gorgeous.
I've met you.
This is Division, Doctor.
We are a tree.
Basically, this pot can decipher the exact date the world is going to end.
We've been in this decade for 3 years now.
They've been here for 3 years. Oof.
Get her out of here now! Everyone get back!
She just put a fucking rug on it. You might as well have just not done anything.
Seriously? Yes, every time.
Yes!
Why do I have to be the stowaway? Can't we take turns?
Are you new?
Came aboard for this leg, Mom. 1 lump or 2, sir.
1, please.
Bonk.
Who sent you? Why are you following us?
Answer the question, or you two.
Or I'll bite your toes. How dare you? Didn't even give him the foamy mouth or nothing.
Poison capsule. lodged in his tooth.
Self-sacrifice, eh?
Is that snake symbol again?
So, how long did you say you'd been in the area?
Not long at all, sir. Back from a prolonged period of service elsewhere. You'll forgive me if I don't say where.
What the fuck?
Now, I realize that you, as an experienced and much decorated officer, may find that a dubious occupation.
No.
Interesting.
I've been tasked with setting up the British end of a new task force funded by the United Nations, dealing with threats from beyond our understanding. You wouldn't be interested in running an eye over what we're planning?
Because that's... Oh, God. Great. That's the guy that, was, like, with, Vendor, right? That was orchestrating that weird blackmail deal. Is this a result of the Flux? Is this post-Flux? Or is this, like, a weeping angel transported him back? What's going on?
There will be displaced creatures who need a home, somewhere to take over. But that would mean a time of battle for ownership of the Earth.
So when some of these places get fluxified, they can get dumped on Earth?
You need to figure out that date and help the Earth.
So what's his nuts is now able to tamper with Earth's development of UNIT, it seems like.
We will see it again. She'll be alright. Whatever she is.
I'm taking the long way around.
Are you in charge of it or just behaving like you are?
Well, it's complex, but I suppose, yes, right now, leadership falls to me.
Leadership of what, though?
Division is simple and indescribable.
Okay.
Its influence is unparalleled. Its reach is unlimited, all from the shadows. It achieved its aim beyond our wildest dreams.
Again, I will reiterate what I said last episode is they've done a shit job at managing the universe and time and all this shit. Because, like, how many times did it, like, get unmade, collapsed, and the doctor had to fix it?
We're not in the universe, Doctor.
Oh! So they're in the void. Or something new.
Blue Pilot Command, action approved.
Why is it there?
Oh, that's her ship. That's why, I guess.
And this is where the traces from Rosano lead, so where do we dock without being noticed?
Nowhere.
You are not a looper.
Don't you dare hyperjack me.
So I wonder what the fuck is going on here. My bet that's where all the passengers are.
This is what I was worried about. All the missing.
The fuck?
Can you feel the time force growing? It's working. We can connect with her again.
What the fuck?
And there, beyond division, the next universe and the next beyond that. Multiverses. Our terminology became quaint a long time ago.
Well, we knew about that. One of them has Rose.
Division is moving into the next. The crossing is in progress.
And this place?
My seed vault. Genetic traces from the previous universe to import into the next.
So it's like an arc.
How much power do you imagine I have?
You inspire, make people question, and rise up. You give them hope. That can be problematic.
Fair.
I think my eyes are the same even across the regenerations. But you wouldn't know.
Can't be.
It's the experimenty lady, isn't it?
I'm the one who found you.
Yeah.
I'm Decteum.
See, there's some continuity there that doesn't quite add up.
Whereas you, apprentice, barely look a day older. What's your secret?
Clear conscience, sir.
I like that.
Or maybe just needs further clarification that I doubt we will get.
He's a shouter, but he's very good. Keeps everyone on their toes.
The facility is marvelous.
Yes.
I mean, the doctor, from what we've discerned, isn't even from this universe. So which universe did she actually come from? And does this universe actually have its own counterpart to the doctor? And who would that have been? The master, maybe? And that got corrupted by the doctor's actual interference? I don't know. Weird spitball theory at the moment. Ignore that.
This is our pride and joy.
Yes.
Its purpose is to detect non-terrestrial life forms. Turn it on, Jennings, and get that sample spore.
It's gonna freak out in this room.
How you expect to protect this pitiful race, I do not know.
What do you mean?
Oh! Whoa, what the fuck? He's got the snaky logo. Oh, what the fuck? How did that get in there? Oh wow, that janky animation. What the fuck? What the shit?
I prefer to be called Grand Serpent.
Grand Serpent. This just gets more confusing, man.
What if I was supposed to be taken through it? What if whoever left me there was taken by that wormhole?
What if?
You denied me my life.
I gave you a life.
I like how she's like, well, like denying the revelation in a little bit of a way.
You think you could have been something else? Someone else?
The Green Arrow.
For giving you the journey of your lifetime. What do you do, Doctor?
You also just dissected her until you could replicate her regeneration into an entire race of beings and manipulated their history to play gods throughout the universe.
This just shows I was right to order your memories erased. Ood got her.
All right. It's a lot to take in and really just kind of process. Maybe not so much to take in, but it does have a lot of implications to process.
Did you not think we would detect you?
What are you going to do about it?
Oh, well.
They are so tiny.
Okay, I guess we get to see the inside of one of these fuckers.
Can anyone hear me?
Who are you?
Hey.
My name is Eustachius Jericho. I am an expert in precipients and visionaries. And in my...
Do we just assume that he speaks English? You don't have a TARDIS to translate anymore.
Took you long enough
I'm sorry?
to get up here. I've been watching you for days. You need to take more exercise. The latest Conan Doyle.
Does seem rude now you come to mention it.
I'm teasing you.
What the fuck?
Do you have anything for us?
No. I'm teasing you again.
What the fuck?
Fetch your dog.
Fight your dog?
Fetch your dog.
Fetch your dog. What dog?
How do we fetch him?
That's your problem. I don't know.
Carvanista?
I have an idea.
I mean, they can't be talking about K9. So I would have to assume Carvanista. Oh, damn, with the beard. They gonna paint something on the Great Wall. Fetch your human. Yeah, Carvanista.
What the refax is that? I don't have time travel, you idiot. Oh, humans are so annoying, especially him.
Those transport pads, this power source, reversing the polarity of the conversion plates. I can stop this and get out of here before she kills me. And what is that noise?
I cannot hear it.
The fact that the Ood can't hear it is strange. Is that where her memories are stored?
I see you found it.
Damn it! Go back to the restroom or something.
I've learned that nothing really beats the personal touch.
What the fuck? Is he Division? Is he some third party? Do we have 4 parties in this now? The fuck?
And it seems I must find my own way out of this infernal puzzle. Those cursed shifting doorways.
Are they actually in 1904 or no?
If he keeps turning up in all these different places and times, we've got to find him.
I'm so
You know about what he built down there?
All right, mate. Can I just check? You're not a ghost, are you?
I've been fighting units corner, your corner, for a while.
Hey! It's been a long time.
This task force has been many lifetimes' work for me and my family. If you don't stop this, I will expose you. And I shan't hesitate to call in a favor from someone you really don't want to argue with.
You leave her alone. Didn't she die already, though? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Is that why we had the 2017 jump?
Osgood, I have to go dark.
Damn.
I know you stole that ship. I know you're not a loophole. And I'm giving you to the count of one to evacuate because I'm coming on board. One.
Their gateways to places I've never seen. Fraught with danger. Especially doorway 9. Do not touch doorway.
Rays of death.
Does that happen often?
It has never happened before.
Arm all weapons. Ensure all missile systems are aimed inwards at the planet's surface. You have the list of target cities.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
What the shit is this dude's deal?
The forces of Suntar, of revenge, to exact.
Be my guest.
Oh my god. What is his goal? Or is he division? That's what I want to know. Otherwise, I don't know why he's going so hard on this.
We could heal this pain of yours so easily.
You released me. Now I release you.
Oh. Well, fuck.
Now, Doctor. You.
What is happening? Okay, how many factions are there? Okay. Tecteun just died. She created a vision using the Doctor to just shape the universe however they thought necessary, while the Time Lords just did their Time Lord shit and just let things fly out and protected the timeline while they were out there interfering. For what end? I don't necessarily know. It was extremely vague on that. And the Doctor apparently after a while didn't agree with, well, once they found out what they were trying to do, which I don't really... I'm just so confused. So did they unleash the Flux to just reset this universe because they've given up on trying to fight the Doctor? See, them just like having this clandestine organization having always been there and like saying everything up until this point they've been under this watch, they've been doing all this stuff, and like I said before, if that's the case, they've been doing a shitty job because things have been... How many times would that have universe has just completely been eradicated if the Doctor didn't intervene? Like, what was the division doing at all? Ever. Half the time. Like, it's just stuff like that when you think about it. It's like, just kind of falls apart a little bit. Like, it's an interesting concept, but the threads aren't all connecting yet. If they even will. I do like, kind of... I'm so torn on the Doctor's origins because I like the Doctor as a Time Lord, not like this being from another universe in which gave birth to the Time Lords. Rather, I don't know. It's still weird, And it just means if like there's a multiverse, is that universe completely different? Or is it like we've seen with the other universe we've seen with Roses, where decisions just played out differently and that world played out differently? Because we dropped a clone of the Doctor into that universe with her. I mean, but that implication implies that there would be a clone, a doppelganger of the Doctor there. And you would likewise have that if the Doctor that became the one we've been following was from another universe injected into ours, would ours not have had its own as well? And we've just been following this other Doctor the whole time. See, it's stuff like that where it's starting to get a little bit confusing to me. It could be like that, or our universe could not have a Doctor whatsoever. Maybe there's only one Doctor across the entire multiverse. See, it's just like there's questions, man, cycling through my brain. And the companion plot line in this, like with where they were like transported back because of the Weeping Angels in the last episode, and what they've been trying to uncover, just, I don't know, it seemed like a lot of running in place to me until they got, like, giving them random stuff to do that didn't really all add up until they made their way into this tunnel guy who we've seen creep up in multiple episodes up to this point, where everything Flux related is converging into this like pathway that he's built in his tunnels, that he's just been roaming around, going through different tunnels, doors, and corridors, and it takes him to different places in time. It's like, I don't know. Now, Tecteun's dead because of Swarm and Azure, who are siphoning time, siphoning space to charge their time so that they can do something, I don't know what the fuck their end goal is. We got one episode left, and I don't even know what they're trying to obtain and do, except maybe erase reality. But how does that benefit them if that's the case? The Mori seems inconsequential now that various universes and not just one are at stake. It's a lot to take in. Am I the only one, like, just, like, having a hard time piecing this shit together? I can't be, right? Like, this is definitely one of those things where it's definitely going to soak in a little bit later, because this is just, like, right after each episode, and I feel like this is kind of like a similar motions we've been going through with some of these episodes since the last season, especially particularly the end of last season into this one, where I'm just like trying to, in these videos at least, give you the guttural reaction, where it's most of the time it's just me like freaking frying my brain just to like comprehend what I just watched. And usually after a couple days, like I'll think about it, ponder it a little bit more. So like we don't really get to talk about a whole lot of where I've landed on after that. But so far this season, like I've still got jack crap. The Fog Watch storing the memories, I thought that was only part of the process in changing form. You know, taking out their Time Lord, like, fuck, what was the device that they used to transform the Doctor into a human? And that stores their Time Lord essence. And now it's just a memory storage device now. And heavily implied, I mean, from what we saw in the origin flashback that the Master showed us, that the Doctor has regenerated at least a dozen times or more before the division, before they were injected into the division, because that was just in the experimentation that allowed Tecteun to derive the regeneration process for the creation of the Time Lords, to share that with her species. Since, of course, the Doctor herself is not a Time Lord. She's something else. And then there's a unknown amount of regenerations that have happened while she was with the Division. Doing whatever the Division did with Carvanista and everybody else. I don't know. This is... But then on top of that, okay, so we got Division, their end goal. We've got the Swarm and Azure, whatever the hell they're doing. So that's two different factions. We got Snake Boy doing his other thing, infiltrating unit, dealing with the Sontarans, dealing with everything else. Got Kate on the run. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's just a lot of threads that are juggling here. We got one episode to bring it all together and have it coherent. There definitely needs to be at the end of this, like a big old explanation dump. I would really appreciate that. I don't think we're going to get it, and even if we do, I feel like it's not going to be satisfactory to the amount of questions that I have considering this all. You know, she mentioned that she was referred to as her mother. You know, does that also mean that, I mean, because of what we know about the Tennant episode where Timothy Dalton came to Earth, you know, Rassilon came to Earth, and of course we had the seer there. I forget what she was, like, her rank was called there. Behind her when she revealed her eyes, and it was in the script, it's the Doctor's mother, even though they didn't say that out loud in the episode. Is that her? I don't know, man. None of it matters anymore. I should just forget continuity and just roll with it. God damn it. I don't know, man. Anyway, it was a fun episode. It was fun. Even though it was jumping all over the place, I enjoyed what I was watching. It was nice. That set, the Division base there, that, like, that sakura tree, that cherry blossom tree, looked gorgeous. I liked it. I liked that a lot. The set design in this was fun. Vendor is on the inside of one of the passengers with Dan's friend. I can't remember her name right now. And someone is boarding Carvanista's ship where he's stumbled upon Vendor's girlfriend. I'm assuming it's a Sontaran invasion that's going to be coming in there. Maybe somebody to rescue, to help them. Doubt it. But, you know, we got Sontarans working with Snake Boy to weaken Earth's shields for some reason. Again, don't know if he's associated with the Division or not, because if he's trying to attack from both inside and outside against the shields, that obviously is going to let the Flux in. Is that beneficial to him? Or is he working for the Division to ensure that that happens? Is he part of the Division at all? We had like one scene with him and Vendor, and him like blackmailing this other like political organization, planet ruler people, into doing dirty shit for him, assassinating people. To what end? I don't understand. It's just kind of like out of nowhere. I hope it comes together, man. I do, because I'm just so a little over some of this shit. Because it's just, I feel like it's getting too there's too many things going on, is basically what I'm trying to get at. And especially in this series of all of them, which has 6 episodes. So, and they're trying to do just as much as they probably could have tried to pull off in like 12 or 13 episodes, and probably would have still struggled to do so. I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to be negative, but like I said, I enjoyed the episode, but my God, it makes my brain hurt when I try to think about anything I just witnessed. But guys, what did you think of the episode? Is anything going over my head? Can you explain things to me? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join our Discord. You can chat it up there and maybe help me understand what's going on there as well. Aside from that, you can check out the full-length reaction over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and various abominations. Thank you guys for your support as always, and I'll see you guys, I guess, next weekend with the finale of Doctor Who Flux. Take care, everybody.